welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. We are live at the Snake Conservation Center this morning in Rancho Cordova. That is Lucky Strike right behind me, the oh so beautiful rattlesnake. Now I have to make fun of myself for a moment. The reason why we're here is because I actually saw a story that people in Lake Tahoe are starting to find snakes in higher elevations. So I did my due diligence as a reporter and thought, well, I wonder why they're in higher elevations. Let's go ahead and learn more about that. What I forgot was that I am terrified of snakes. So I'm going to walk this direction. We're going to let Adrienne put the rattlesnake back into her enclosure, and then we will talk about what we are discovering this winter season. So again, that is Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike is in bed now. We're going to close her off. And now I feel safe enough to chat with Adrienne. Adrienne, so good to see you. I'll have you come on this side so our photographer can kind of make room there. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Okay, now that I can breathe.
Right.
I'm so glad I reached out to you and I said, hey, I just read this article. People are starting to find snakes, specifically rattlesnakes, in higher elevations, and it's becoming a concern. So I thought we would talk about exactly what we're seeing, why we're seeing it. So let's go ahead and just start to kind of break that down.
Yeah, so they are being seen in higher elevations now, and that, we're not really sure what the cause is. It could be due to climate change. Yeah. It could be due to the fires. They're moving to more wooded areas, but yeah, it is definitely occurring.
Yeah, it's happening. So here's the thing. It's also really cold, right? So snakes are starting to find warmer places to live, and not just snakes, but just reptiles in general. So you have a few tips for people at home as we get into, of course, the colder season, what to look for as snakes are trying to find just the warmer places.
Right, so they're going to find warmer places such as under wood piles, in some vegetation. They're going to go into what's called the brumation. It's like a light hibernation. So they're still awake, but they're going to be very sluggish for the next couple of months.
What do you advise people to do if I hear hissing?
Yeah, is that the buzzing? Yep.
That's the buzzing. Okay, is she upset?
She's just kind of warning you guys, like, hey, I'm here. This is my house. Maybe step back a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what tips do you have for people at home? So let's say you're checking a wood pile at home and you do in fact find some.
Don't reach in there with your bare hands. Use some leather gloves. Make sure you're wearing boots. It'd be ideal if you had something that's long-handled, so like a hoe, the back of a broom, to kind of flip that wood over before you reach in there with your hands.
Yeah, so wood pile is one of so many different places, but what other places should people be searching?
They could be under your porch. They could be any basically pile of junk that's hanging out there. It's great habitat for rattlesnakes.
All right, perfect. With that said, this general area, there's so many snakes, of course, within the Conservation Center. Walk us through. Who do we have in here?
Sure. So we have 4 different Northern Pacific rattlesnakes. These are the kind you're going to find in Sacramento County. That's what Lucky Strike is. Those are the 4 here at the bottom.
Okay.
Up above that, we have gopher snakes. These are very common to the Sacramento area. They often get confused for rattlesnakes because of similar blotchy patterns.
Okay.
But they are completely harmless to humans.
All right, harmless to humans. And then right over, I'm going to step back this way, but over my back shoulder, Adrienne, who do we have?
This is a beautiful carpet python. Her name is Athena, and she's a sweetheart. She is native to Australia.
Look at Athena. Athena's beautiful. And then in terms of what you all do, again, in the Rancho Cordova area, how can people get in contact with you, or why should someone want to reach out to you guys directly?
Absolutely. So we're SaveTheSnakes.org. We're a nonprofit dedicated to snake conservation. We offer venomous handling courses to teach people how to remove venomous snakes from your property. Yeah. We also provide grants all around the world to saving snakes for conservation.
So I was a little freaked out by the rattlesnake, but this baby girl is beautiful. You're absolutely
yes,
right
thank
about
you.
that.
Yep.
Is there something in here?
Yes, we have an Andean milk snake in there.
Okay.
We've got a couple king snakes up top. We've got some rosy boas. They look like little sausages.
Yeah, very
super
cool.
cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Again, finding rattlesnakes in higher elevations or just in general reptiles trying to get into more warmer places. So when you're at home digging through wood piles, if you spot one, do not reach in with your bare hands and possibly just give you guys a call.
Basically,
Might be easier just to do that. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We'll make sure to link everything to the website, gooddaysacramento.com. Anchors.
How are you feeling?
I need y'all to show me a little love a little bit later because, I did a story.
I forgot. You did a good job.
This is the job of a reporter.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot. I was afraid.
Look at this little one at the bottom.
All right, well.
That's a rattlesnake. That is massive.
And looking right at you.
That's the biggest rattlesnake on the West Coast.
That's the biggest rattlesnake on the West Coast, guys. Look at that.
Ooh. Well,
oh, he's angry. Okay, we're out. Bye.
Okay.
I'll give you a hearty high
We're
five
out.
when you come back. And a
Good job, Ash. Good
Pat
job.
on the back.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So funny.
Thank you, Ashley.